Well, we made it with one.
I will button mash for this.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. It's always a pleasure to do these videos. I hope you enjoy them. Feel free to like, subscribe, don't forget to comment as well. Let me know what you want to see, what kind of other videos there are out there that you've seen from other people that you want me to kind of emulate. If you do, just let me know your thoughts. And also, I've got affiliate links now down below, first things in the comments. They're really good nerdy deals. Just go check them out. I mean, enough said, right? I hope you enjoy the video, and back to the show. Hey folks, and welcome to another episode of Toque Tactics. Today we're going to be talking about the Pathfinder teams and how they can be used on the battlefield. Now, they're really going to be used for their marker light support and their access to advanced drones that really no other part of the Tau Empire has access to. Now, to equip them, just keep them bog standard. Marker lights and pulse carbines. You could equip them with the heavier weapon options like the ion rifle or the rail rifle, but they're pretty squishy units and you don't really want to attract too much attention to them, especially as they are assisting the rest of your force so crucially. So I just recommend keeping them as least threatening as possible. But they do have access to those advanced drones. Now, I do recommend you looking into those because some of those could really help how each of us play so individually with the Tau Empire. On the positive side, again, we do have those advanced drones, which are the recon drone, the pulse accelerator drone, and the grav inhibitor drone. Now, the recon drone is basically a buffed up gun drone. It has a pulse carbine, has a burst cannon instead of the pulse carbines, but it's effectively firing 4 shots as well. But it has 2 wounds instead of 1, but it's bloody gigantic by comparison. That thing, you can't hide it really that easily, so it's going to take fire pretty quickly, especially as it looks weirdly threatening for something that doesn't do too much. But you do have access to a few different tactics and stratagems with it, which do make it kind of an interesting unit, so I do recommend looking into it. You have access to the grav inhibitor drone as well, which I really like the idea behind it, but I find it not that useful because you have to deploy with it, or not deploy, but it has to be within 12 inches of the enemy that is charging in order to affect it. So it has to basically be right up front, which I don't tend to do with these advanced drones. They're kind of supposed to be assisting the rest instead of being on the front line. So it just hasn't quite found its use yet, at least for me. But the pulse accelerator drone, giving an extra 6 inches of range for pulse rifles, pulse carbines, or pulse pistols, that one really has a good use in Tau forces. Giving your normal fire warriors that extra 6 inches of range, making them rapid fire at 18 inches, can actually turn games quite crucially. Now, the Pathfinders themselves, they are actually the cheapest option for marker light support in the Tau Empire. At 8 points, including the marker light, they are effectively a 16-point hit of a marker light. That's quite nice, especially when they come in formations of 5, and they have access to the scout move. Now this means that you can keep units hidden away and then move them 7 inches, or redistribute effectively 7 inches before the game begins, which can be really used tactically before the game has started. On the negative side of life, because we always have one, Pathfinders are really weak. They are 3 toughness as per usual for Tau infantry, but they have a 5 armor save instead of the standard 4 armor save because they're recon units. So this means that they pretty much disintegrate under any kind of fire, which is not nice. So you're really going to have to utilize that scout move to keep them alive as much as possible, and the cover of terrain as well. As well, they have the marker light, which is actually a heavy weapon. So if you do move, once you've set up, you're actually going to be minusing 1 to your own ballistic skill unless you've used any kind of auras or abilities that negate the move of heavy weapons. Shooting and ballistic skill and heavy weapons. You know what I mean, anyway. Tactically speaking, you'd want to use Pathfinders like you would with infantry reconnaissance units. You're going to want to position them throughout your army, keep them hidden away and behind buildings, making sure the enemy can't get line of sight to them.
And then if you do get the first turn, you can use that scout move to appear from behind these buildings so you can get a good line of sight. If you don't have first turn, you're fine. You're hidden away and you won't get hit. You'll keep your Pathfinders at least until your first turn. The fun thing is too, is that the scout move applies to the drones. So the drones can move to where they need to be in position. Because most of the time these advanced drones don't actually need to be with the Pathfinders that they come with, which is kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. Synergetically speaking, you're going to want to deploy them with your Tau Empire. They're basically the sinew of the Tau force, and there's not really any worries what you're deploying them with. Well, thank you for watching. Please feel free to comment with your tactics and strategies with Pathfinders down in the comment sections down below, and share this video among like-minded folk who you think will enjoy. I hope you've enjoyed your week so far and continue to do so, and bye for now.